Book of Heaven, Volume 20, November 23rd, 1926. Threats of chastisements. How the living in the divine will forms the true sun, what this sun is formed of. As I was in my usual state, my always lovable Jesus made himself seen in my interior, his face leaning out from within my breast, his eyes sparkling with light, looking far away. Within that light I too looked, and I could see rivers overflowing, seas swelling and going out of their shore, ships being swept away, towns submerged by water, storms carrying away everything which they invested, and many other evils which, while they seemed to take respite in one point, regained their fury in other points. Oh, how frightening it was to see the water, the wind, the sea, the earth, armed by divine justice to strike the poor creatures. So I prayed my highest good that he would placate himself and withdraw the command to make justice, which he had given to these elements. And my sweet Jesus, throwing his arms around my neck and clasping me tightly to himself, made me feel his justice. I felt myself succumbing, and my sweet Jesus, sighing, told me,
"My daughter, I can take no more. It is necessary that my justice follow its course. You do not become alarmed at what you see, but rather occupy yourself with the kingdom of the eternal fiat."
I remained in suffering and afflicted because of the great evils which will occur, and abandoning myself in the adorable will of my Jesus, I enclosed in it all thoughts, gazes, words, works, steps, and heartbeats, so that all might love and ask together with me that the kingdom of the supreme fiat may come and be soon established in the midst of the human generations. And my beloved good, resuming his speaking, added,
"My daughter, the living in my will forms the true sun between heaven and earth. Its rays extending down below invest each thought, gaze, word, work, and step, and binding them with its light, it forms with them a crown around itself, keeping it firm within itself so that nothing may escape it. Its rays extending up high invest the whole of heaven, all the blessed, and binding them all within its light, it lets nothing escape it, so that triumphant this sun may say, 'I enclose everything. I lack nothing of the works of my Creator and of what belongs to him. With my wings of light, I extend over everything. I embrace everyone. I triumph over all, even over my eternal Maker, because in the light of his volition there is nothing he wants which I do not bring to him. There is no act I do not do for him. There is no love I do not give him. With my wings of light, which my eternal fiat administers to me, I am the true king who, investing all, dominates everything. Who can ever resist the solar rays or free oneself from them when one is outside? The power of the light is irresistible. Wherever it extends, no one can escape its touch, which, lapping against them, gently impresses upon them its kisses of light and of heat, and, triumphant, keeps them invested under the impression of its light. There might be some who, ungrateful, do not pay attention to it, nor say a thank you, but the light does not mind even this. Rather, it minds its office of light, and remains firm in giving the good it possesses. More so, since the sun of my will is not like the sun which can be seen in the vault of the heavens, whose sphere of light is limited. If that sphere were so large as to extend so much as to form a second heaven, the earth, in rotating, would keep finding its sun, and therefore darkness and night would not be able to invest the earth. And just as the earth never loses sight of the heavens which extend everywhere, so it would never lose sight of the sun, and it would always be daylight for the earth. Now the sun of my will, its sphere, is not limited, and therefore it possesses its full day. Therefore one who lives in it embraces all times, all generations, and investing the acts of all, she forms one single act, one single love, and one single glory for her Creator. But do you know what this sun of my supreme will is formed of? My attributes are the rays of this sun, which, though different among themselves in their qualities and in the office they hold, are light in their substance. And my will, the combining light which assumes all these lights together, is the director of all my attributes. And so, when creatures deserve to be struck, I direct the ray of light of my justice, and defending my rights, it strikes the creatures.
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus' lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring His kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.